done in commercial real estate. The truth is, I didn't want the damn building unless I was getting it at a killer price, because I don't have faith in this government today. I don't have faith in the employment numbers. I'm very worried about the economy when it comes to office buildings. So if I'm not stealing this building, I don't want it. So let whoever's going to get it. Let them fix it up. Maybe I'll buy it next year. I don't know. Maybe I'll find another one. You got to have that kind of attitude. You can't fall in love with these things because you can get creamed. And I'm not a guy who's done everything right. If you read my book, I tell the stories about the deals I screwed up just as much as I talk about the ones that I did well with. So, you know, I put out a lot of free information for real estate investors. I can't help it. One of my flaws is I'm too nice of a guy. I'm working with a therapist right now to fix that problem. I put out a lot of free information. The only thing I have to sell tonight is a book for $20. This is my website, and I put out a free web TV show where I make all kinds of cool videos with different learning experiences and different crazy things that I think of. And if you go to my website and you put in your name and email address, I'll send you my free web TV show. Comes out about once a week. And I got some samples here. I also used to be on the radio. I'm probably going to be on the radio again soon, maybe towards the end of this year. And I'll show you some of my videos. This is a video of me in Washington, D.C. I had to go over there and straighten out Congress. You know, I had to straighten them out. They needed somebody to explain to them what's going on in the real estate business. And this is a really cool video. It just came out last week. I made a couple of these. I took these two young guys that are always calling me up, going, "Phil, would you mentor me? Would you help me? Would you do this? Would you do that?" I said, and I've given them a lot of advice. I noticed they're not doing anything. So I said, enough of this crap. I said, I made them come down to my office building. I sat them in this meeting. I told them exactly what to do, how to do it. I gave them the forms and everything. And you got to sign up for my web TV show to find out what happens next. There was 3 of them. I already fired one. So we're down to 2. And I also, if you sign up, if you give me your name and email address, there's 3 real estate forms that you can download, which I give to people. I actually have one of them with me today. Anybody who picks up a copy of my book tonight, I'll put this form in there for you. This is a form I use to evaluate properties. So I'm on the phone all day long. I'm talking to various people about properties, and this is a form that I've given to these young guys. And it's just a form that reminds you to ask the right questions when you're on a phone with somebody, so that when you go back to evaluate, do I really want to buy this property or not, you have this form. So anyone picks up a copy of my book, I'll put it in there tonight for you. And you can also get it by putting your name and email address on the front page of my website. This is another form I give out to people. It's called the equity tracking chart. What you do is you put in all of your properties, okay? Even if you only got one, it still works. And it adds up it keeps track. When your mortgage statement comes in each month, you just grab it and you write down how much money is going to principal and how much money you owe on the property, and it keeps calculating your net worth. And the reason I developed this is because I know what it's like to be coming up in this business. Sometimes you don't feel like you're really getting anywhere. And this chart is terrific because it takes this little bit of money that you're acquiring each month, and it helps you to begin to see that you are advancing yourself in a positive direction. And I can assure you that in bad markets it moves slow, and in good markets it goes up so fast you'll be in this chart 3 times a week changing it. Okay, so it's a great thing to have. This is just a simple application that I also give out when you sign up. Some people have said to me, "Geez, it's really simple." I said, "It's right, because you're supposed to be closing the deal by talking to the people, not asking them 8,000 questions." Okay. Real quick, the theory of association. I'm a big believer in you become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Okay. So I'm coming up in the real estate business, and I'm about 25, something like that. And I heard this theory of association. You become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And you got to disassociate with anybody who's having a negative impact on you. I said, man, that's it for me. Because I was surrounded by a bunch of people that were having a negative impact on me. So the first thing I did was I got rid of all my friends. And then I decided to take one guy back because he was like marginally acceptable. So I took him back, and he had a friend who appeared to be marginally acceptable. So I went up to him and I told him about the theory of association, and I want to associate with him because of this theory. He thought it was pretty funny, and we became friends, and he was a realtor. Make a long story short, he taught me a technique to buy houses, which I later changed and tweaked to make it my own, and I call it the all money down technique. I wrote about it in my book, but it's really a no money down technique, and I use that technique to buy dozens and dozens of buildings. So I make the point that the theory of association, I heard about it, I implemented it, it had an immediate impact on my life. I can look back at the moment that I heard about this silly theory, and it had an amazing positive impact on me. So I love to tell people about that. I know, Judith, you were at Ron LeGrand's thing 2 weeks ago. I don't know, how many other people were there? You were there? Just three of us? That was it? Four. Hey, sorry, Carl was there. All right. Well, he talked about a similar thing. I forget, how did he word it? What did he say?
Basically, what you want to do is associate with people who bring a positive influence into your life.
He was saying something else like, "Oh, this guy's no good. Just get rid of him.
Whack him.
Whack him. That's what he's saying. Whack him. Just whack him. Whack him. I mean, you know, successful people do that, all right? You be choosy about who you let into your mind, who you let into your life. This is my green screen studio. I make all these videos there. I make videos for all kinds of stuff that I do. I also rent it out to people. So any of you do you have a static website? Okay, static meaning that you don't have a video on your website? Come on. You got to get out of the dark ages. People don't want to read anymore. They don't want to go to your website and read. They want to go there and see a video of you telling them what they should do. Hey, welcome to Addicted to Real Estate. Give me your name and email address above, and I'm going to send you my free web TV show. Then click on a picture of this book. You get the idea, right? You got to have videos. You can make a video about something, throw it out on YouTube. You could be dead, and that video will be selling your products for a long time, all right? So I'm hoping I'm not dead, but I'm hoping that they're selling for me. So I'll give you a little landlording thing that I do that not a lot of people do. I call it multiple profit generators. All right? A lot of landlords, they have an apartment for rent, and they rent their apartment, and they're feeling so good and proud of themselves. They're patting themselves on the back, and they're walking out the door with their application and with their money. And I say you better stop right there, okay? There's a lot of ways that you can make money on top of the rent. I call multiple profit generators anything that you can make above and beyond the rent in your properties. Coin operated washers and dryers, that's a no-brainer. Vending machines, I got them everywhere I can put them. Mac machines, I don't have any of those, but my buddy just put one right on 2nd Street outside. He built a box and cemented one right out there. DirecTV, think about this. You say you have an apartment building, it's a quad, it's a duplex, I don't care what it is. The more apartments, the better it is. But you just ask yourself, what will everyone in this building get? They're all going to get cable TV, right? They're all going to get wireless internet. Why not stick a wireless router in the building? Don't let them give Comcast 25 bucks a person for wireless internet. Throw a router in there, you charge them for it. Throw a DirecTV dish on the roof. Put in telephone systems. Ask them if they need furniture, ceiling fans, sheds, you name it. I charge for all of that stuff. If my tenants needed a bedroom set, and I got to run out and spend $1,000 on a bedroom set, it's a very simple formula I use. I'll just take the price of the bedroom set, say it's $1,000. I'll say, no problem, I'll pick up what you want. I'll even let them pick it out. I go buy it, I bring it in, I charge them $100 a month extra for it, okay? In 10 months, the thing's paid off. The furniture is mine. They keep paying for it as long as they live there. And the chances of them leaving, right? You look at that laugh. The chances of them leaving, okay? Now they're not just leaving my place. They're leaving the bed. They're leaving the ceiling fans, everything, man. Okay? Key fobs. I put key fobs on all my office buildings. And these things, and I put them on apartment